I was talking about religion. Oh man, because I've grown up in religion, literally, like literally. I've grown. That was the foundation for me. Backwards as a motherfucker, but excuse my language. I'm sorry to speak like that. I don't like that. But sometimes to get for Haitian people, I'm Haitian. To get something to hit home, sometimes for me because I cannot curse in front of the because I'm teacher. Not I am a teacher. That's too long. I'm teacher. I'm teach. Fuck it. I'm teach. So I cannot talk like that. I have to talk very well. Say the thing, in a good way. I cannot talking, the fuck shit by cause things like that. But this pastor, he came to this raggedy church, raggedy as a mother, raggedy. I'm talking about from the basement on up. No one ever, all the pastors that came in, all of them. I've lived through it because I was always in church. I was hopping from church to church, and I just noticed one thing about churches, they're all the same. The people are the same, it's just different types in another place. But he came to this dump of a church and cleaned house, literally. Like the church got new benches, the church got new carpets, the church got new windows, the downstairs of that church got a new stove, got a new heat. They had to break down some areas of the church that was very old, and he just cleaned house. He had to scorch earth to clean house and build back. The only man I seen do it. The onlyest one that I seen for my time. Right? Yes, he had colon cancer, of course, but he was able to change the face of the church, and it was amazing. Like, it was like some X-File type shit. Like, it was real, like, wow. I'm talking about even the entrance, the outside of the church. It was beautiful. We felt good. Like, yo, it's nice. Everybody was just really bigging it up. But however, the energy that came with what he did was nothing but hateful vibes. So it was kind of like you wanted to feel good about it, but the energy was so foul. Like, the people in this so-called church, and like I said, I'm happy that I went back to that motherfucker, because the motherfuckers that are there now, they are suffering literally. Anyone that still visits, try to act like they nice, all that bullshit, they fucked up too. That's why you got to be very, very, very careful when it comes to things like those. So this guy cleaned up the church, did all that. He drops dead. He goes out, I believe, if I could remember well, he goes to the hospital. He ends up dead. No one was expecting that. This man, every sermon, he made people want to come to church. Because he gave a twist. He was kind of sort of like a Nat Turner. He gave it a twist. It made it enjoyable. You know what I mean? It was church, yes, but it was also entertainment, because he gave a little juice, and it was really good and fun to go to church. It's kind of like the Northeastern Conference seeing this man as a do-gooder, because they want Ebenezer to suffer. They want them to suffer like the Haitians we are, but it's a different kind of suffrage. You know what I mean? Because Ebenezer has a lot of hidden secrets that nobody wants to discuss, right? It's a lot of nasty shit in that place that's why some people, they find it easier for them to transfer churches. Like, what the fuck is a transfer? I know about school transfers. You know, you transfer from another college, but y'all transferring church. Like, and they always tell you don't be of this world. Y'all all worldly. What the fuck you mean transfer? Transfer where? Like, transfer from a train? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. So, it was really mixy on that level. So, as I'm listening to Dr. Ray Hagins, when they talk about Jesus, the original Jesus, because that story of Jesus is too whitewashed. The man that was raising the dead was a black man. The man that they talk about in Revelations in the Bible, the man, his skin is bronze brown or something like that. Don't quote me, but it's not verbatim, but it's definitely along those lines. Now, you don't even fucking know they talking about you. They talking about us. They're talking about our ancestor, our real Jesus, the man who raised the dead, the man who made the blind see. That dude right there. So now we don't even know who we're giving our energies to, this person that really doesn't exist. That person that you're talking about, that pale face, like Malcolm X used to say, he doesn't exist. So all our energy are going to them. Those people. You know, who do this, that color. Those people. We're giving our energies to them. And I repeat this. I was supposed to go back to church. Why? I was raised under that motherfucker. And I had to go back to my home church, because that's the church I was raised in. That's the bullshit I went through there. And I always wanted some sort of forgiveness there. So when I went back to church, I went back there. And those motherfuckers hated me when I came back. Why? Just like we always hate the ones that we shouldn't, we've been doing that forever. Because now you hate me for leaving this, because I was in this group. Y'all know why I sing. I'm gonna sing, sing, sing. I'm gonna shout, shout, shout. I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna shout. Praise the Lord. 'Cause when those gates are open wide, I'm gonna sing by Jesus' side. Yeah, right. Sure. Now, because I no longer wanted to sing in the group, because the women, aside from Carly and Sabine, maybe Gelton, but the rest of those women were nasty as shit. Nasty bitches, like on some different level type broads. You understand? So me being the youngest, it was just, I was able to feel it more. And it was very uncomfortable. Yes, it was. First of all, y'all chicks got issues. Second of all, y'all dudes, when y'all playing, y'all doing the instrument thing, y'all playing the song, y'all don't remember the notes, which was okay. I get it. Now, you can't remember the keys and stuff. You singers can't. Y'all don't remember the song. So this is what I know of me now. I've always been the Duracell battery for motherfuckers. Straight up. I've always been the Duracell battery. And people get mad when I leave something. That's because y'all don't appreciate shit. So I'm not going to stick around because, yes, I know how to sing. I understand that. I get it. But the kind of people you are, I can't be around that. I can't. I wouldn't go as far as a silent party. I think those things are stupid. But music for me was my medicine. But you're looking at me and you hate me for leaving the group, or Jesus. How you gonna leave Jesus? What the fuck you mean? What Jesus you talking about? What person do you follow? Because the way y'all act here, nah. And then forget about me. Pastor Gautier, he had a son. He was married, of course, but there was a child he took care of. Her name was Erica. Now, Erica, awesome little girl, cute little girl. When they started coming to the church, he had her, but she was to be his niece. allegedly, his niece. So Richard, which is the little brother, Richard, they grew up together. It was beautiful. Okay, fine, nice. But now Gautier dies. And his wife and son left. They went to another church. Erica decided to stay in Ebenezer. She decided to stay because, she grew up there, That's why sometimes when I see her, I see me. So she grew up there, so she got used to it. But they worked her to death. She was choir director, collection person, praise team, Bible study, répétition, choir director, tout, everything. Mind you, Erica's growing up though. I swear to you, I'm so happy I came to her just in the nick of time. I was able, because during that stage, I was going through my craziness, and so was she, because they weren't appreciating her anymore. Like she was doing all types of things on her own. Eventually, she just was like probably not really over it, just overwhelmed. So now they get mad at Erica. God, you're the most. I cannot talk. I cannot say it. That's too bad. I cannot talk. I cannot talking like that. They get mad. They get angry with her, almost like the same way they got angry with me. They got angry with her because, she kind of got tired of it. Something snapped in her. And every time I try to talk to her, because she probably thinks I'm like one of them too, but I'm actually not. Because when I left the church, so did she. Came right after. I didn't want that to happen. I don't want to fuck around with y'all. But y'all ain't shit though. That's just the reality. That's why most people want to transfer churches and go somewhere. Once you started off in Ebenezer, your soul is there. Your soul is right there. So no matter what you think in your brain, if you're going to travel and go with this, your soul is there. Just like with me, my soul was there. I had to break the motherfucker because I was like, nah, son. I'm making a lot of the same mistakes and I'm just crashing and ending up here asking for some sort of forgiveness. But for what? Forgiveness for what? You're going to make mistakes as you grow. These things happen. You're supposed to be supportive. You're not supposed to turn around for me to kiss your ass. You bugging? Those people are freaking off the chain. But when you think about it, the real story of Jesus, let me go back to the original reason for my video. The Roman Catholic Church was like, yo, listen, they got this dude out here raising the dead. We can't have that. So we have to, there's something that we are gonna have to do to make it work. So they use him, that man, the Jesus, so-called Jesus, they use him as a sacrifice, because everything is always sacrificial to these people, but they don't even understand like the true sacrifice and things like that. They don't understand. They take it and twist it. Y'all know I'm Haitian, so I've always been Haitian. That's one thing that if my soul is anywhere, that's where it is. And because I live two lives, I live the American life and I live the Haitian life. The Haitian life always wins. Always wins. When the door knock, lady, ou pa ka fe baye kon sa, no? Ou pa fe baye kon sa. Lot moun yo fe baye kon sa, pa ou même. Not you. You don't do stuff like that. Mes amis, li di, so fe kounya la. And these are the things that I get like, yo, this is not your path. This is not where you should be. You were never supposed to be here, but I understand whatever was going on was happening, but... Oh, that's Trinity. Hi, Trinity. Sorry, I'm so late. But whatever you were going through, and we let it rock, because we have ancestors. That's where we forget our whole knowledge of self. Y'all people, I can't call y'all names. Y'all people sit here, and I know y'all feel certain things. As black people, we're just energetic people. I know y'all feel a certain way when y'all go over in y'all prayers. But I can't even say that because most of y'all think y'all white. So I can't even really say that you ever hear like those. Sometimes you may not hear it, you may feel it. I feel it most times. You know, when something ain't right for you, just your intuition, like certain things just, I don't think I should go over there. Nah, I ain't gonna fuck with it. And those things come to me now, especially since I left I call that shit a demon house. Can't nobody tell me shit, and I don't care. Because if I post up a video for y'all, if I post up on video pour nous way, I will prove to you I was living in a demonic house. Not because I was Haitian, because we don't bring that foul energy, but because we decided to, I would say my parents, but I'm going to say we, because we decided to say to ourselves, we're going to have and choose this man as our Lord and Savior. Mind you, he looks nothing like us, has nothing to do with us, but we choose. I sacrifice my children, all of them. They will be good people. They will be whatever they want. They're gonna succeed. Like I told you, I had to break that shit. And by me going back to that church, because most people, when they get rebaptized, whatever that bullshit of a game is, because you know we're spiritual people already. So when things, at that time, things weren't really, it was always a clash for me. And I didn't want to be held responsible for my son getting involved in that bullshit. So I said, no. Let's cut it out now. Because that's crazy. For me, if I want to do the shit, fine. But I'm bringing him into the shit? Nah. Because those kind of things, they stay with you for a long time. And we do have the power to break it. But most people don't want to break it. A lot of people are too afraid to break it because of his historical significance it has. Because it's deep. It's deep. And until we understand how deep it is and how much we got to let it go, because it's really affecting us. Let me tell you something. You could live in whatever house you have, or you drive the nicest car, and whatever. All the I love the beautiful things, but that's not gonna make you happy, boo. It isn't. It isn't. Like, I could wear afro because my afro is coming back soon. I could wear afro and I could, work around, the other people, and but I still have to live with me. At the end of the day, I have to live with me. So if things are not operating well, and if it's not operating right, I won't be able to live with me. And then you're going to repeat, because you're going to have children. You're going to make more of you. And if it's more of that, no thank you. No thank you. If it means I have to disconnect with most of the people that I know or grew up with, so be it. Because I'm not taking dead weight with me. Y'all motherfuckers are dead. What the hell I need dead people around me for? I'm not a mortician. I'm in school for education and stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. And that's one of the things too. V, you probably, that's one of the things I'm going to share with y'all real quick. Because I'm hungry. When I got my associate's degree when I was like 23, that was like some sort of fear for bitches. And these bitches I lived with. But during that time, I would never want to see it that way. So it's like, come on now. That's my sisters. They're happy for me. I should have known that it wasn't that way because my sister Every didn't come. She had, but it wasn't her fault. Give and take. It was the same day as her police graduation. when she graduated from the academy. So I can't really fault her for that too much. Regine did support me, so I thought, because once I graduated college, I got into this sunken place because I had a degree, but nothing was really progressing. I wasn't really doing well. That's when I started partying, because I was like, shit, fuck it. I'm still in love with you, boy. It's not that I don't love you. You know how much I do. Music is energy anyway. The thing is, a lot of people don't know, I grew up around reggae. I grew up listening to Buju and Shaba and Nada Rankin and what's his name? Supercat. Barrington Levy. You know what I'm saying? I grew up listening to those records. So when people think I just started going to parties, I just started listening to reggae, you motherfucking crazy. Because I grew up, I had a 7-year-old birthday party. It was nothing but reggae being played. So I didn't grow up with the Haitian music culture. I didn't grow up with that. So when people are so fucking ignorant. Oh, now she going to Jamaican part. The fuck, I grew up as a Jamaican. I did, technically. And as I get older to understand the history, Jamaicans are fucking probably Haitians too. Because you have Dutty Bookman, who was he was born in Jamaica. He became a Haitian slave and he was Muslim. You understand the everything, the hamdulillah, everything that we have together that we don't even know. We're denying that. When we're denying that, we're denying our powers that we already have. I can say the Arabic ABCs. They start from the right to the left, because we know we became A, B, C, D, E, like this. Let me see, like this way, right? They begin here and go here. They don't start from here to here. They start from here to there. But they're telling you to hate them, and they're gonna hate you, and you'll never understand each other, because the Haitian language, the Haitian and Creole language, Haitian and Creole, you heard me right? The Haitian Creole language and the Arabic language are very similar. They all come from African languages. You know what I mean? But when you don't know that, when you don't study that, when you're told it's a sin to study, you know what I'm saying? That's probably why them motherfuckers in my house didn't want to study. It's, I wouldn't say sad to say, I was the first one to graduate with a college degree. You know what I mean? That's probably why I was so much, fuming at the hate. I was really going to parties because I was really stressed out. I was mad sensitive when I was younger. I still am a little bit. So I was running away. I was like, damn, I can't find work. I'm getting H&M jobs. I'm fucking hanging around with these fucking mud ducks and shit. Hanging around with y'all dumb bitches. I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be over there with a degree and succeeding, and you know what I mean? But I'm here with y'all freaking... I cannot talk. I don't want to talk. I don't want to say bad word. Bad word. But sometimes it comes to that. But that was during that time, because so it's a lot of things that played out in my life that allowed me to make the decisions that I made, because I had no reason to be with the people. I had no reason to be with the people I was with. Even when I had Ethan, I'm choosing godparents. I don't even know them. And I'm saying to my son, these are your godparents. Like I told the kids at 113, I'm smoking the crack too. But, I'm not going to beat myself up for that. But we make I made some crazy ass decisions. And being that I know a lot better, thankfully, You know, because when you're dumb, you don't know shit. If I'm hanging around with dumb people, what the fuck? I'm going to be dumb too. I'm going to make the most stupidest decisions because they're following me on the low. Because when I started gaining, it made them a little nervous. So it was like, oh shit, the fuck a Lottie doing? Then we can't even talk about the Miami thing. Then I went to Miami. I never been to Miami. Then the hate was fuming. Like I said, at the time, I didn't know it was that bad. The first time I went, I didn't have Ethan. The second time I went, because I knew how nasty, I started feeling some things even from before. The second time I went to Miami, I had my son's godmother at the time. She watched Ethan for me. And them bitches was still mad. Because I knew it would have been a problem for them to watch Ethan while I was gone. I didn't want to have those problems because bitches forget, right? I used to get slapped up for watching my nieces and my nephew. My mother used to fuck me up. You understand? Now, you know, you might want to be able, or you could be able to return the favor. It becomes it becomes a different story. And now I'm ungrateful because I see y'all bitches are fake. I'm sorry. I'm not going to, because what happened with me, I didn't reach the stage that I am right now. I was here, man. Wasso, you see where I was? I was here. Now I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to throw that paper towel that Trump threw to the motherfuckers in Puerto Rico. But Puerto Rico got their Negro wake-up call because they black. They niggas too. But that's not what I want to talk about. You know, I really was sinking. I really, really, really was. And like I said, it had a lot, religion had a lot to do with it. A lot. A lot of people don't, you know, they misunderstand. I'm going to put that video up. If I don't do it today, I'm going to do it probably over the weekend. But a lot played out in my life due to church because I wasn't right. I wasn't right. I was totally wrinkled. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know who I was. My freaking self-esteem was not, especially when I gained weight. I was another person then too. I felt I became my sister. You know what I'm saying? Her big ass. You know, I was with Bertha. It was cool, I guess, you know, because I was still in that sunken place. Then I found another fat friend. You know, even when I worked at Ages, because I was working at the lowest dump bucket places ever, hanging around with dump bucket people. And now it's like, okay, Liddy, what the fuck you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? I had to scorch earth, kid. I had to, and it's not in the literal sense because I don't have that power. I had to couper tête brûler caille. In other words, I had to burn down houses and cut off heads. Not in the literal sense, but I had to just disassociate. I had to do, you know, the Willie. I had to do the Millie. I had to do the Millie rock. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really did. I had to. Damn, that kind of bright. Shine bright like a diamond. No, but I really did. Now, if I'm hated for doing that, fuck it. Because I already left something already. My legacy is not really, you know, where I want it to be. You understand? I feel I could have done a lot more a long time ago, but I was in a very bad place. So I'm making up for it, baby. I ain't gonna feel bad no more because most of them freaking broads, I got another one for you. I got one more and then I'm going to go. And it's not I have reason to believe. I know what I'm saying. I know someone. I really know them. They have a husband. They're married. the husband and their next door neighbor. Mind you, the husband and the next door neighbor, males, two males, they have nothing in common. I've never known them to be such friends. It's so beautiful, right? How many of us have them friends? The ones we can depend on, friends. Anyway, and I see them, walking down the street together, like I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold, you know what I'm saying, on some shit like that. I'm like, okay. The person's husband not giving her food. He's making food and he's delivering it to the next door neighbor. And platter and feeding him, Damn. Wow. I have reason to believe that her husband and the next door neighbor are having sex. And it's okay. I'm for the gays. I am. I support you guys all the way. Power. Okay? Power. But yeah, they're having relations, right? And that person that I know, she got her Negro wake-up call, and a lot of things she's done is more than likely catching up to her a lot. And that's just real talk. There's nothing to really deny. I see for myself. You see these eyes? I have good eyes when I wear glasses. When I wear this, don't matter. I see. And I was just like, what the? Gotti. That's what y'all doing. Okay. Well, all right, power. Listen, everyone has the right to do what it is that they do. It's a free country. That's what they say about America. It's a free country. I say to you, love, peace, and soul. That's how I say bye to my classes when I leave. Later, y'all.